Hello, hi, Facebook Trooper. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Especially after Christmas. Merry Christmas again. Happy holidays if you celebrate Christmas, obviously. And hopefully you had a great one. Spend it with those whom love you and those whom you love, truly love. I had a whole different live plan for tonight. I was gonna go stoics on you tonight, but I had a visit to a nutritionist today, and I haven't shared this personal story of mine. I haven't shared it. There's only maybe 2-3 people that know about this, but I've lost a lot of weight. For the first time I'm sharing this, but I'm not gonna give a lot of details yet. Lost a lot of weight in the past, let's say, year, 11 months, 12 months, like a lot of weight. And we've been doing some tests and trying to figure out what the heck is going on, because I eat the same stuff and just not retaining it. So been doing some tests and blood MRIs and scans and all kinds of stuff, right? And the reason why I don't go in details in my lives is because my family watches my lives now, and I don't want them to worry. So there's nothing to worry about. But so anyway, we're doing some tests and stuff. They really can't. They've said that my body doesn't produce the enzymes to digest the food and absorb the food. So we're trying different meds and stuff. But today, anyway, I went to a nutritionist today. I had to give you some background to make sense out of what's going on. So I went to a nutritionist today, and I really wanted to go, right? My doctor said, I really want you to go because I need to know what you should eat, because most things don't stick. So anyway, was looking forward to this nutritionist. So anyway, I went and saw her today, and she went through all this stuff that what do you eat, and give me your meal, this, that, and she cut out a couple things. Oh no, she cut out caffeine. Like she said, no caffeine, or maybe just like 1 cup of tea or coffee a day. I usually do 2 cups of coffee and probably 2 or 3 cups of tea. Wow, that's like 5, huh? And then I do, admittedly, you're probably, a lot of you are gonna kill me on this, and I also do maybe a can of Pepsi, maybe 2 sometimes. But I've been drinking the smaller ones now. Pepsi is my weakness. I know. But anyway, she said no caffeine, and cut out all the fat, so I can't have any fat of like whatsoever, like no fat cheese, nothing, right? But one thing that she said, and I feel like I forgot about this, and I think this is important to share. One thing she said, and it was just like in the midst of conversation, and she said something, and I was like, okay, that's kind of neat, right? And I feel like I forgot about this. And she said, this is what she said. She said, when you eat, when you're gonna have your meal, make sure you take yourself back to a relaxed state, and then eat your meal. Never eat your meal when you're anxious or angry. I said, I kind of knew about that, but I really didn't know why. And she said, the nervous system, it's amazing how it can influence your digestive system. So if you're eating anxiously, or you're angry, you're upset at something, and you eating, after a while, that's gonna eat up your stomach in a way. what? Have you heard that? Isn't that amazing? That stress and anxiety and depression and all this stuff can have that effect in your body, can show up in so many different ways in your body. I thought that was just fascinating how the system works, right? So I thought that was just amazing. That was just so interesting. She said, yeah, don't, if you're angry or upset or anxious, don't eat. Don't eat right then. Just bring yourself, this is a quote, bring yourself back to a relaxed state and then eat. Now, another reason why I share this with you is confession time. For me, this works for me. Praying right before a meal, it kind of helps me calm down sometimes. You know, sometimes when I'm over anxious or, I don't know, overthinking about something and I'm just kind of upset, praying really helps. So when for me anyway, when I pray before a meal, it kind of helps me calm myself down. Now, confession time. I haven't been consistent with my meal prayers, if you would. And when she said that today, I was like, oh man, that kind of, maybe I should, do that again and kind of bring myself to that state. And I started doing that again. I've only had one meal ever since I saw her, but I thought that was really important, and I feel like that's something that we sometimes forget. We take food and the blessings and all that for granted. There's many people who don't have half of what we have, even at your worst, right? So, really appreciating that meal, the bread. I come from humble times, man. I come from times where, let's just say I come from very humble times where I've had no food in the fridge. Okay. So when you eat that meal and that meal is in front of you, you got to give it some more love. You know what I mean? You gotta really bless that meal and really appreciate the blessings. I feel like that's really important. And I feel like if you do that, that does bring you to a more appreciative, grateful, calm, relaxed state. And maybe it'll make the food even taste even better. So I thought that was a kind of an important point. If you are one that is super anxious and depressed and angry and mad and all this stuff all the time, and you just chow down your food angrily, and you don't even know what you ate, you may want to kind of rethink that, because obviously that has a lot of damage to your digestive system. So I thought that was important. I don't know who needs to hear this. Maybe somebody out there needs to hear this, and this live is for you. Hopefully you got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. And thought of the day is just really enjoy your meal, take your time, relax, and really appreciate the blessing. I think it'll come back to you in many folds, and I can tell you it makes a big difference. I used to do it, be more calm and relaxed when I eat, and sometimes you forget. Sometimes things happen. Life happens, So anyway, hopefully you got some love, inspiration, value. If you feel like you got to share this, hey, maybe you know somebody who eats like angry all the time, and you want to share this with them. Tag him to this or share it on your wall. Do what you got to do. Spread the love. I appreciate you. And until tomorrow. Hey, and by the way, if you've heard this, or if you've seen this in your life, or if you've seen it in like family or friends' life, drop your comments below, validate, and let us know. I appreciate you guys. And until tomorrow, where we do it all over again. Much love.